She colored just for you.
She colored just what she
Oh.
said. After Janie made her plate and she came and said, no, Aunt B said she would fix my plate.
Aunt B said she would fix. You said you would fix her plate.
Well, I did say I would fix her plate, but then she was kind of a handful, and so I was going to handle her if Janie would
Eleanor's
handle
never
the
a
plate.
handful.
That is not true.
Yeah, I just fixed that.
So,
Yep, that's my takeout plate.
so Janie handled the plate, and I handled Eleanor, and then Eleanor didn't like that I hadn't fixed her plate. So I took another plate and put it on top and turned it over, and then gave it to Eleanor.
Yep, that's dangerous.
No, she still didn't like that. Janie said, "Did she eat dinner?" I said, "Well, she colored." Eleanor colored for
She was
dinner.
hungry, she ate.
She got smoothies. It's okay. She didn't want to eat.
She wasn't hungry at all. She wasn't hungry at all.
She gets hungry. Now
She's a little kid. She didn't
She
get
won't
hungry.
eat. She won't eat. She won't eat. Won't she?
Is this yours, Martha?
Yeah.
That's my takeout plate.
All right.
Well, I'll be all set.
Listen, do you need a ride?
No, I have Kira's car. Which means Kira doesn't have her car.
But Kira has the advantage.
Yes, exactly.
Well, you coming to the house tomorrow?
Well,
Okay. I was just
won't
wondering.
I be there Monday?
Okay, you off next week?
No. On the weekend.
The week after Christmas? Why, you not gonna take your week?
They wouldn't let me have it.
Why?
They starting this new DSD program, checking in business and stuff, and I'm learning it. We try. Tell me you'd rather me not take it, so I'll take it later on. I rolled over a week. I didn't lose it, I just rolled over. Usually I take a week after Thanksgiving, week after Christmas. It's kind of crazy right now.
Here it comes, here it comes.
Did you get it running? Now that's too good now. Got lights cutting the grass on.
Wow. You got tired of being a pirate?
Now he's a lawn guy.
All right,
I was a cowboy for a while, now he's a lawn boy.
All right.
At least he's doing something productive.
Yeah.
We need to get him home and get his medicine.
He needs to watch that movie Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh no, they should. He's probably too young for that.
Yeah, he might be too young to learn how to
Yeah,
be
he's
a
probably
pirate.
too young for that, I would think.
And you gotta work next weekend.
No, that's a scary movie. Or some of them are. I don't know. I guess it depends on which one you're watching.
Well, I can watch. Well, I grew up on Peter Pan and Captain Hook.
Peter Pan and Captain Hook?
I learned about pirates.
Like, which version? Like the Disney version? The cartoon version?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a
Captain
good
Hook off his hand.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
Yeah, by next
Yep.
week, you'll be-
He ended up with the clock in his belly.
Yeah.
Or the crocodile did.
Back for a follow-up visit.
Or Captain Hook. I can't remember. I don't remember how that story ended. That was a cool ride at Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
When we went on that.
You're probably thinking of like, didn't Robin Williams do Hook?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, that's a more recent version.
Yeah.
Like for people to pay.
Well, how was The Hobbit?
It was good, but it was very elaborated.
Why, y'all taking?
Oh.
It's about
Like it's one of the first one followed the book very, very well, and the second one is there's a lot of artistic license taken with the telling of the story. I
And
think.
Peter Jackson did both of them.
Oh yeah, Peter yeah, but it's interesting, like the parts of the story, like in the first movie, like there were some parts that aren't in the book that he decided to go and tell the story about how Sauron was around as the necromancer during the Hobbit. And so it's parts of the story Tolkien never goes into, so it's kind of cool because it's like, okay, well, I'll tell this part of the story that I can't go wrong because Tolkien never told this part of the story. But then in the second one, it's like, okay, well, there are a lot of different things that in the telling that are completely different than the book. You know, so it's not like I'm following the book and filling in things with what I want to fill in. And this one is more, I'm going to tell this crazy action adventure, and the dwarves are going to, do crazy stuff that they don't do in the book. So it's a little bit different kind of story than if you're reading it.
How did Caleb like the book?
He liked both. He likes all that. You know, there's a lot of Knights of Lord of the Rings and Hobbit. And we watched the cartoon version we grew up with.
Back guy that went down.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's so stupid.
That's a good cartoon too. Like, we were at the Jam last night.
Cartoon follows the book better.
So I cheated him again.
Yeah. Well, and this one, like, well, if you remember, like in the book, when they get to, like, you know, the dwarves are they finally get to where the mountain is, you know, and they let Bilbo go inside and deal with Smaug, and Bilbo's the one who kind of sparks the dragon and gets them all ticked off to go to Lake Town and destroy it. But in the movie, Bilbo still does that part, but then the dwarves go with him, and then the dwarves have this crazy elaborate plot to try and kill Smaug, which ticks the dragon off, and then he goes to destroy Lake Town. So the dwarves actually have this interaction with Smaug that isn't in the book at all, you know, which is a little weird, but I mean, it makes a good movie, so it's hard to complain about a good movie.
Yeah.
But there were a couple things that were like, well, that's not in the book. That's not in the book. That's not okay. All right, that's cool. Whatever, Peter. Watch it. But yeah, but he has a cameo at the very beginning too, which was kind of cool. Like in Bree, the first person you see on the screen in the movie is Peter Jackson crossing the street. So that's kind of cool. Like in Lord of the Rings, he had a cameo as one of the pirates, like the pirate who gets shot in the third movie. That's his cameo. It's a little Alfred Hitchcock nod or something.
He said you can't screw it up.
But I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't exactly what I expected.
That's what you do when
But
we
it did.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
but it was very entertaining.
Are they gonna have another movie, or is it?
Yeah, they split it up into
Might take
3
a long
movies. I think that's why he had to go and do all this other stuff. You know, they had to fill in 3 hours. Oh, I mean, what the movies are like 2 or 2.5 hours long. You know, so you're taking a novel and then trying to make it into a 9-hour epic. I mean, it's going to get a little lengthy, you know, unless you start inventing stuff. And so I enjoy listening or watching and stuff. It's just kind of cool.
I think
I don't know, we enjoyed it. We had a good time.
We're good.
Yeah, it was good.
Drive me nuts.
We're talking about the F key doesn't always stand for function. Sometimes computers can be aggravating.
Oh, the F1 key and
Shift
the
F1, 2, 3 shift. You got a function for the regular F key. I mean, function 1.
So you're not talking about
and then you got
trombones.
a shift key, and then it goes all kind of.
No.
oh, okay. It's not a trombone with an F attachment.
No,
No,
it ain't that.
it's not an F chord. I know more about that.
It's just memorized in repetition. I got it down pat. When I mess it up, it's corrected. It's my problem. But you got to learn it both ways, you know.
Yeah.
Like I was asking Alice the other day, a lot of times that computer, nobody tells you nothing, you know. If it sits there for a long time, it goes to sleep, and a little thing will come up there and say, well, nobody don't tell you how to get the thing off. I asked guy, I said, Alice, what happened when that thing locks up, like hit F thing, delete, and it'll come back the way it was. Usually, after about a minute, it'll come back.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, Control Alt Delete.
Control Alt Delete.
Nobody never
That's my
told me
favorite
that
keys.
before.
That's my favorite keys when things go
That
wrong.
means start over.
Mine is delete and start over. Delete F6, Shift F6.
Shift I do a lot of escaping too. You know, escape.
My escape key don't work. For some reason, I don't know. It don't do nothing. But that F4 key works. That Shift F4, you back it all the way out. And that's what I hated that computer. See, when we went to school, we didn't have computers, did we, Henry?
Oh.
Yeah, slide rules.
Like Chuck said, Robert, you got to learn to adapt. I said, Chuck, you ain't 65 years old, it's hard to adapt. But you doing fine, don't worry about it, you doing fine. I said, yeah, man, somebody thinks I'm doing fine, but I think I'm doing with a crap.
Yeah, we're updating my computer to Office 2013, and he said, so you think that you'd like to go first? I said, yeah, they want me to go first too.
See if it works.
Well, no, it's just gonna have to be that. I mean, we're just gonna have to go to that. But I can go in and find where the file button is, where the edit button is.
You'll be the adventure that figures it out.
Yeah, they moved where file is.
They want Buffy to be the guinea pig.
I want me to be the guinea pig too, because I can.
Well, you know, even like a cell phone, you know, after you fly, you finally figure out how to use it.
I have been 3 years and I ain't figured it out yet. I can't get my list.
I'd rather just go on and get it over
Just ask
with.
Kirsten to show you.
Yeah, she.
And so long as we're not going to Windows 8, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Windows 8 is my friend Eric has a degree in IT. He works, that's his job is IT, and he had to Google where the file button was to find it on Windows 8.
Those people amaze me too. Melissa amazes me being I just get nervous when things don't go the way they should. And she just as calm as a cucumber when she corrects. I mean, well, you know, when you holding down a whole hospital and stuff like that, and one goes out and they call you on the beeper, and it's up to you to get it fixed. And I'm glad she know what the hell she's doing. I've been done committed suicide. But I came real close last week to retiring early. They gave me, I trained it one day and that guy didn't want to show you anything. So he gave me a book. He said, here it is right here. So I went home and studied the book about 12 o'clock that night, went in at 6 the next morning and it started going live. They had the thing changed. It was a long daggum day. And there ain't nothing like it used to be. I keep catching myself hitting the button on the left. That's where you would go to clear it out on the old program. But that's one problem I got. I'm confusing the old program with the new program.
I do that too. Yeah. It's like it used to be that. Why didn't it do it anymore?
Well, I don't. They just went backwards.
Yep.
Went backwards 25 years.
Well, my computer will be a lot faster.
But the computer I had was real fast. It's just this something going now. The program, I guess it takes so long to run.
Mine's not. Mine wasn't.
Because
Because I keep like 7 or 8 windows open up on my computer all the
I
time.
have
Get out
problem
the
that time
way.
keeping one window open. See, then I try to check the email and you got to see the E at the bottom of it. I think it means internet or something like that. So it's crazy.
A little bouncy ball going on.
That's good, Susan. Got pineapple juice in it. You getting it, pie?
No, you perk it through pineapple wings,
Okay, I tasted the pineapple and it's real good. Alice just
spiced
puts that
apple
in.
wings,
No, I'm just seeing
Okay,
what you're
well,
tasting.
have
Oh,
cranberry
right.
and have apple.
Stuff. Pictures
And I use the light
Oh,
cranberry
oh.
and the toddler apple juice.
In your
which is
face?
40% less sugar.
It's real good.
And the spiced apple wings and the pineapple and cinnamon sticks. It just makes the house smell so good.
Alice made some the other night. It was good.
It's also good with rum in it.
Vodka too.
Huh?
Vodka too.
I've never tried it.
Eventually he'll end up cutting that grass.
She got it used to do the florist George. He couldn't speak very little English and all kind of stuff, but at Christmas time he'd bring me up. I went to the old home country and I bought me a couple of whiskey like that. He's from Russia.
Munson knows
actually,
about
he was-
Russian vodka.
Actually, he was from Georgia.
Lord.
The province of Georgia. He'd go home and he'd bring me a quarter, some kind I couldn't even pronounce the name of it every year. I got
Wow.
about 5 bottles of that stuff.
We enjoyed it.
Bless you.
Thank you, Kurt. Thank you. Enjoy it.
We'll see if there's some more over there.
What you want?
I think I put all those boxes away, but I've got more in the pantry. I got more in the pantry. Juice all gone?
Well, it's just
What
gonna
kind
find
did you cut the grass for us?
That would have been a vacuum cleaner, you would have a very clean house.
Yeah.
Might cut it down with that pirate sword.
Yes.
One blade at a time.
Yeah.
Did you thank Susan Connor?
He did. Yeah, that's the one that
See ya.
is pink.
Take care, Kurt.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Open up the yard.
Oh, we don't have their bags.
The crayons and the colors and stuff.
We'll be right back. Say bye again.